With my current project, for my Zenith project, I chose to make it an even further challenging project, but having similar aspects to the original project. The original project focused more on a singular shot, being a still image. I wanted to incorporate audio, visual effects, blocking of movement, and the movement of lighting within this. And so I chose to recreate shots, but in video form rather than photo form. At the start of my project, a lot of this was researched, and I did this through something called Shot Deck, in which I could scout for different shots that could appeal for me. Once I found a shot that I liked, I was able to kind of look at different cinematographers and their work in general and find things that really interested me and compile a different set of similar compositions or different compositions to get some diversity within there. And then after this, I compiled sets of plans, which I detailed out things like a lighting setup that they used, obviously at a more reasonable scale for my abilities, from home, the costume, makeup, location, time of day, color of lighting, if audio was necessary, and it differed depending on which shot I was doing. I didn't have any partners for this project, but I did work with actors who would be my subjects of these shots. This wasn't overall very difficult, and for a lot of them, the people that played these characters or were my actors were people that I were either friends with or just very close with, and so it was easier to give them direction. However, I would say that directing acting has always been something very challenging for me, because in my head I have an idea of what I want to see in my subject, but with my lack of expertise in acting, I find it really difficult to explain to them how to execute such a look. In the end, I think that it is somewhere I can definitely improve on, but for the sake of this project, I think I did very well. One thing I am most proud of for this project has been my work in post-production. A huge part of getting the lighting right for me was done in post, to get specific shades, colors, more defined shadows and effects, and I felt like these different tools allowed me to more effectively match the original shot, especially considering a lot of things were limited to me, such as I didn't have the set or the makeup or the outfits or the exact lighting that was used in the studio. I also think that in terms of the shot itself, I could have improved in the area of prep, including makeup, hair, costume, because I feel like a lot of times I fell short in matching these as closely as I would have liked. So I would have spent more time doing that. And as well, I would like to play around more with the lighting setups, the camera placement, and locations. One challenge that I came across was I had a very strict schedule with this, because I sadly got sick multiple times during the course of this project, which cut down on the amount of time that I had to do this, and often the weekends were cut out for me, meaning that I couldn't go to more interesting locations like I wanted to, considering like the beach and places like that. But overall, I'm very pleased with my project, and I feel that I completed all of the tasks that I was set out to do. Thank you for watching.